Hello lovely, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you all how I make akamu or ogi pap from my cornmeal flour. And over here is my white cornmeal flour. I'll be adding the yellow cornmeal flour to it. If you want to get your cornmeal flour, make sure you get the 100% cornmeal flour that is made with corn. Or if you cannot be able to get that, you can make it at home by yourself. It's very easy to make at home. I'll be putting a video on how I made this cornmeal flour, because if you get some from the grocery or the supermarket, it's mixed with soya or with other kinds of flour. So that is why I advise you to make your cornmeal flour at home, so you get the real texture of akamu or pap from it. And as you can see here, I added my yellow cornmeal flour to it because I don't want my akamu to be too yellowish. But if you prefer making use of only the yellow one, you can as well make use of it. And if you also prefer making use of only the white one, you can as well do that. So as you can see here, I begin to run my tap water on it. I'm making use of the cold water for this. So I begin to mix my cornmeal flour so that it will not have lumps, or if there is any cornmeal flour that is in the bottom of my bowl, it will just mix together properly. So friends, if you have not watched the other of my video on how I make akamu from scratch with my corn, you can as well check that out. As you can see, my cornmeal flour is well mixed. I'll be leaving this for overnight to absorb water properly. So as you can see here, I'll be covering this with a cling film because my bowl don't have a cover. But if yours have a cover, there is no need to cover yours with a cling film. So over here is my chiffon cloth. I'll be using a chiffon cloth to sieve my cornmeal flour or my akamu. So I'll be making use of a pot as a bowl because I don't have a big bowl in my house. My pot is big, so that is why I'm making use of it. But if you have a big bowl, there's no need of you using a pot just the way I am making use of a pot. Make sure you tie your chiffon cloth properly. So as you can see, I pour my akamu in my chiffon cloth. I begin to sieve it. Before I forget, guys, this video is a requested video from my subscribers. So I'll be sieving my akamu until it's no longer creamy or until it turns into corn chaff. So I added water to it so that it can be able to sieve properly. In Nigeria, akamu is a very popular food which we normally take for breakfast, and you can also combine your akamu with akara, moi moi, name it. A lot of food you can combine it with, and we give this to babies. That's when whining, and a breastfeeding mother is also advised to take this in Nigeria so that it can boost the circulation of the breast milk. So as you can see here, my cornmeal flour is now sieved. It has now become corn chaff. So over here is my corn chaff. In Nigeria, we give it to the birds. And this is my sieved akamu. I'll be leaving this to rest overnight. And after the next day, I drain off the excess water in the top of my akamu. When doing this, be careful not to drain off your akamu as well. So over here is my chiffon cloth. If you have a bag for this, please make use of the bag. But I'll be making use of the chiffon cloth for this. So I just want to tie a rope around it so that when pouring my akamu in it, it will not shift or fall away. So as you can see, I pour my akamu in it. I will just be turning this into a bag. So I will be tying it. Make sure you tie your akamu or your akamu bag every 2 hours, because the more the water drip out of it, the more the bag begin to loosen, the more it's no longer tight. So make sure you tie it maybe every 2 hours or every 3 hours. So as you can see here, I just place my akamu bag on top of my microwave stander. So I'll be leaving this overnight for the water to drain out of it. So over here is my cutting board and an empty can of water. I just fill it with water and place it on top so that it can help me to fasten the process. And this is the next day. This is my akamu. So I'll be putting this in a portion which I can be able to drink in a plastic bag. If you have a plastic zip lock bag, you can as well make use of that. I'll be putting this inside the freezer. This can stay till 6 months, sometimes 3 months. So guys, I hope you do enjoy this video. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. And you can also share this video with your friends and families. And this is my second method of preserving my akamu. I will be putting it in a plastic container. I will just pour water on this. I'll pour cold water on it. You can leave this in a cool place, but make sure you change the water every day. You can also leave it in the fridge. So friends, this is the end of today's video. Bye. See you in my next video.